Hey Weirdies!
Welcome back to another video, guys. I'm here with my dad today on our first episode of Season 2 of Hey Weirdee. And today we're going to be doing a gum brand taste test of all strictly bubblegum flavors.
We're going to be rating our gum from 1 to 5, and then we'll combine our scores and see who comes out on top.
Alright, so for our first gum brand we're going to be trying, we're going to try Trident Original Bubblegum.
Original Bubblegum.
So let's each take a piece.
Alright. Individually wrapped in a foil wrap. Not too big, but a little bit thin.
Let's try it out.
By the way, we bought this gum all fresh, so no expired gum here. Good. Just like a bubblegum flavor. It's our first one.
I mean, it's like your typical bubblegum pretty much.
It's sweet. It's sugar-free.
So that's another good thing. It's ADA approved.
It's good. I like Trident.
All right, so my score out of 5, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. It's like your typical bubblegum. I mean, it's dentist approved and it's sugar free, so I mean it's really good for a sugar free gum. So
does give it some advantages.
But it's typical, so there's nothing really standing out for me.
Yeah, nothing really stand out. It's good gum. I'm gonna give it a 3 as well.
Okay.
Because it's not bad gum, but it's not like super great.
All right, so we have a total of 6. All right, so for our next gum we're gonna be trying, we're gonna be doing Hubba Bubba Max.
Ooh. So it's got a filling inside of it.
Looks like. So
let's give it a little bit of an advantage from the other ones. It is not sugar-free.
Obviously not. Hubba Bubba is packed full with sugar.
Hubba Bubba.
That's for sure. There's
so
your
fun
piece.
to say.
Hubba Bubba. Hubba Bubba.
Oh yeah. Check that out with the center in there. I don't think it's like, I thought it was going to be like a gooey center, but I think it's just extra flavor.
All right, let's try it.
Hubba Bubba does have a little bit of a distinct flavor. I'm not sure what it is, but ever since I was little, you can tell what Hubba Bubba is by its taste. I don't know if it's
they have all
they put in it.
They have all the unique flavors. I think they have like Dr. Pepper.
I'm not sure what's making it the max.
I think it's the filling.
The filling is a little bit not as gummy. I think it's softer.
It's like those. It's like Gushers where you have the more watery center.
Yeah, it didn't gush though. It's good. I'm a big fan of Hubba Bubba, partly because I just love to say Hubba Bubba, but it's good flavor.
All right, so you can go first.
All right, I'm going to definitely give this a... do I want to give it the highest score right now? I think I'm going to give it a 4.5.
Really?
Not quite 5.
4.5?
Yeah.
This thing's, I mean, it's a good piece of gum. It's just not doing a lot for me, just like Trident, so I'm gonna stick with a 3.
Okay.
All right, so a combined total of 7.5. 0.5.
All right, so we're back. We're going with the old classic double bubble. We get a gazillion of these in your Halloween candy bag, right?
Yeah, and these are just classics for little baseball players and t-ball and all the way up to the majors leagues. This is your probably most classic baseball
one. So
besides
should
one
be
more.
good because it's a baseball classic, and it does have a distinct taste.
Oh wow,
it's hard.
Let it warm up.
It might take a second. All right, double bubble.
We finally got through the hardness of it. I think it was just because it was a little old in the bag, but no expiration.
Still got good flavor.
I mean,
got a distinctive taste. It's interesting. I thought kind of all these bubblegum flavors would have kind of a similar taste, but they do have different. I don't know if it's the sweeteners in it or not, but it's good.
This is bringing a lot back for me well, I still do play baseball, but when I was younger, I loved Double Bubble.
Oh, double bubbles. Me too.
So caustic. I know it. You get a lot in a pack, so you can keep having them, but the flavor does run out after a few minutes or so.
Yep.
But when it has the flavor, it's really good. So,
not sure how long it lasts, but
I'm saying
we're just doing based off of flavor, not really how long it lasts.
I'm going 4.
Oh, you're going 4? I think I've got. I still don't think it's as good as Hubba Bubba, the one that Max, but I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
A 3.5. Okay.
All right. Next gum up is Bubbalicious, another classic sugary gum. You can find at most convenience stores.
I don't think I've ever had this actually.
Oh, really? I've had Bubbalicious. Bubbalicious makes some good flavors of other gums too.
Yeah, I think they have like grape and whatnot.
Yep. Another fun name to say, Bubbalicious.
That's kind of like the same size as the Hubba Bubba Max.
Yeah, yeah, it's very similar in size. Let's show them what it looks like. There. Another distinct flavor. That's crazy.
For sure.
I like it. It's got like a little bit of a tangy taste. Do you do that? It's like a tangy, like almost like.
It's almost like you're having like a grape.
Yeah.
Or like.
That's good. It's not real bubblegum flavor.
No.
I mean, it says bubblegum, but it's got some like fruity notes in it.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing a little bit.
Yeah.
Trying to set them.
That was good. I like that one.
Really?
You don't like it? I like it just because
it's coming. It's coming a little weird.
Yeah, it's tasting a little weird. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, okay.
I liked it at first.
So I'm going to give this one a 1.
Oh, wow.
Well, actually, no. I'll give them a benefit. I'll give them a 2.
2?
Just because it's not bubbly. It's not bubble gum flavor. It's more fruity. I mean, it's kind of weird in my mouth right now.
I think I'm going to, I'm going to give it a 3 because it started out good, but it wasn't my favorite. Now it's got a different taste. But I still think it deserves a 3.
So a combined total of 5. All right, so for the next gum we're going to be trying is another classic Wrigley's Extra long-lasting flavor bubble gum. This is one I've had so many times, and I think they're more known for their more wintry, minty flavors.
They're like the
stand up.
Do they make the juicy fruit too?
Yes, Wrigley does that.
Wrigley does. All right. Sugar free. Bonus. Sugar free. But it's good. It's not great, but
I think this is above the Trident for sugar gums.
I think so. See, I gave Trident a 3. What'd you give Trident?
I think I gave it a 3. I'm going to give it a 3. I'll give it a 3.5.
Yeah, I'm going to give this one a 3.5 too.
Right, so a combined total of 7. All right, so for our next one, we're going to be doing Hubba Bubba. So another Hubba Bubba, but Hubba Bubba bubble tape. It's fun. It's so fun to say. That's one of the things I've always liked about this thing. So
we're gonna get that open.
You just that little thing pops out and do the same thing on the other side. I remember when I was younger, I had this several times. It always excited me because
it always used to be Hubba Bubba. I think it was just like bubble tape. It was kind of a brand name, and then I think Hubba Bubba might have bought it out.
And you get to...
So just pull on whatever you want. I'll just do stick size there. Let's see if it tastes like the other Hubba Bubba. Yeah. It's not super flavorful.
No, when I first had it, It was kind of just like a piece of bread. How much flavor?
I have a feeling that this is the kind of gum that doesn't last very long.
Mm-hmm.
Because
they have
yeah, it could be not because it's not so sweet, which is actually
and they have it's more of a quantity than like Hubba Bubba here or Bubbalicious over here. So
yeah, you'd have to.
I mean, it's fun.
More in your mouth if you want it. The size of one of the cubes.
It sets itself.
That's good. It tastes like Hubba Bubba. It sets itself apart. As that. This one is definitely sweeter than Hubba Bubba.
But this one sets itself apart a little bit because I think it's in the tape form. It always makes itself a little bit more fun. So
I still like it. It's a real natural Hubba Bubba flavor. I'm gonna give mine I'm gonna give it a 4.
Yeah, I like it better than the Hubba Bubba Max. That was too sugary for me. This one is probably the right amount, so I'm gonna give it a 4 as well. Huh. Not perfect. It didn't start out well, but it definitely worked on me.
Yeah.
All right, so for our next one, this one we had to order because we couldn't find it really anywhere.
It's hard to find.
Yeah, and we didn't want to be going out a lot during this quarantine time. But bazooka, another classic flavor.
Old school bazooka.
Back in the day, I believe you could get baseball cards with it. And it's, let's give you a look with it, what it looks like.
The old packaging just used to be like a paper wrap. So these have changed, which is kind of a bummer. I liked the old, it was a red, white, and blue packaging. So this is definitely updated. It looks kind of 90s actually. But the cool thing
is they have
bazooka.
So they have a cool comic strip thing, or let's do whatever's on mine.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh. Okay.
All right, so you have to guess this word that I'm saying. Hopefully you didn't see it before.
I didn't.
This one should be easy for you. Harry.
Harry what?
Forest. Another word for Bigfoot.
Oh, Harry. Okay.
What's another word
Sasquatch.
for Bigfoot? Yes. Got it.
Cool. This one is, it shows how to make a paper airplane on this one. They used to be bazooka comics, like a comic strip. So I'm kind of bummed that they're not the original one, but times are changing. Okay. Bazooka. Boy, this brings back memories. I'm glad to say they kept the same flavor. It does not taste any different than the original. And I love bazooka gum. I remember going to 7-Eleven when I was a kid. I'd ride my bike to 7-Eleven, and I think they were like a penny. So I'd just bring
that's crazy.
nickels with me and buy a bunch of
we got it for about...
They had this bin at 7-Eleven, a bin just full of just individually wrapped bazooka gum.
You
just grab a handful. But it's good. I like bazooka gum.
I'm going to give it... I love the little games that they include. That's really cool. I think that sets it apart from anything on the board here. So I'm going to give this one a 4.5.
4.5.
And the flavor of the gum...
No, I love the flavor.
It's pretty classic. Not too sweet, just pretty much perfect.
Yeah. You know what? I think it's not quite a 5. But it's up there. I'm going to give it a 4.5 too.
All right, so a total of 9.
All right, so our next gum is Big League Chew. Another baseball classic. I say this is one of my favorite gums. It's so good. So, of course, the pouch packaging.
And they come in different flavors as well, but we're just going to focus on
doing the original. It's called the Out of Here Original. I don't know if you ever noticed that, but it does have a little slogan underneath it. All right, so it's shredded.
Yep, like shredded cheese, but with gum. I'm just going to take a little bit.
That's why they shredded it. Take a little bit more.
I mean, it falls all over everything.
We probably have white all over our lips too. It's got like the cornstarch on it. Set that back there. All right. I wonder if that cornstarch like makes my mouth more watery.
I think so.
I think it does. Softer gum.
For sure.
but it takes a while for it to work into more of a gum. Whereas like you have, well, we haven't tried the Bubbalicious yet, but the Bubbalicious, the Max, was like right out from the get-go. I guess some of the other ones are, you don't have to work them in, but
I think this flavor is classic. Classic though.
Definitely has a very distinct flavor.
Okay.
Very sweet too. All right,
So I think I mean, this one, every one of these has their special ones. This one, there you can get large quantities of it. I mean, this one has the comic strips. You can just name, this one is the tape. A lot of them have their unique aspects to them. And this one is just another unique aspect with the shredded and the cool pouch.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, oh man, it's tough. I think I'm going to 5.
Are you going to go 5? Really?
It's classic.
I love it. But you know what? Compared to the other flavors that we've had, I can't say that, to me, the Big League Chew is as good a flavor as some of the other ones. So I can't quite give it a 5. I thought I was going to. But I do love how classic it is, but I'm going to give it a 4.5.
Okay. So
Almost
a total of, that'd be 9.5. All right, so we're down to our final, last gum. All amazing flavors.
They all be good.
All have their special qualities. This Bubble Yum, I haven't tried this one either before, so it'll be interesting.
I was a big Bubble
One
Yum
thing,
fan.
I was looking over, and I saw it was distributed by Hershey's. I didn't know that, so I thought that was kind of interesting. So Hershey got into the bubble gum business.
Bubble gum business. Another cube.
Yep.
Style gum.
Just like Hubba Bubba Max, Bubbalicious, and
this also has a bigger package too. It gives you got more quantity than I'm gonna fit it the right way. Than the Bubbalicious and Hubba Bubba packages.
All right, so this one is, I mean, it's kind of hard. This one doesn't really have a unique taste. It's kind of like the combination of everyone.
I think it has a unique flavor.
I mean, it's kind of hard.
But if you've never had bubble yum before, you wouldn't know what bubble yum tastes like. But to me, it tastes like bubble yum has always tasted like. So, and I think Pete Carroll, coach of Seattle Seahawks, this is his favorite gum. I'm pretty sure if you see him chewing on the sidelines like crazy, I think he likes bubble yum.
I mean, it's a good gum. I can't say it's bad gum. None of these are bad. They're all fantastic. But I'm going to say a 3.5 for me.
Yeah, it's not as spectacular as some of the other ones. It's good, but I'll give it a 4 because it is good. I like it. It's got a good bubblegum flavor.
All right.
But
So a combined total of 7.5. All right, so now we finished all the gum flavors, and now for our rankings. So we added all of our scores up on the side, and our third place goes to Hubba Bubba Bubble Tape. So I think it's a unique gum. It comes in a tape form.
Yep.
And I mean,
it's got a good flavor. Comes in the tape form, which is fun. Yep.
So that deserves third.
Second place goes to Bazooka. I was kind of surprised. I know that came in, but it's a really good gum, good flavor. You do have to. We better put it the right way up. Order it online, but it's worth it. It comes in actually a 2-pack.
Yeah.
So it'll last you a while. Bazooka comes in second.
Yeah, and the other thing I really liked about it has the comic strips, so that was another unique aspect.
That's fun. Yep.
Okay, so we got our third and our second. So now, first place goes to Big League Chew. This one for us just was a classic flavor. I mean, it's a classic baseball flavor, not only for baseball, but you can have it for any time you want.
It's got the cool shreds, which is always fun to eat that way. The cool kind of pouch packaging is unique and different too. And
the cornstarch keeps it nice and, I don't know, not so it sticks together and gets all hot. So I mean, this one definitely deserved. Only by a little bit did it win, but overall, I mean, this was an amazing set of gums.
Yeah. All the gums were really good. Go out and get yourself some bubble gum because there's some fun flavors.
Yep,
brings back good memory.
But again, this is just according to us, so don't take our word for it. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed our gum taste test. And if you guys have any other recommendations for videos, leave those in the comments below. And make sure you like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next episode of Hey Weirdee.